Everyone likes to hear a good story. When the story is good, one likes to hear it again. One is part of that story. There is no end to the number of times one can hear that story again and again. Dhirubhai Ambani was like you and me when he set out in life. Financially, no better. Maybe a little worse. The son of a village school teacher from Gujarat, who in less than 25 years created Reliance Industries, India's only private sector Fortune Global 500 company, one of the world's 500 largest companies, contributing 3% of India's GDP, 5% of the country's exports, and nearly 10% of the country's total indirect tax revenues. Given his humble beginnings, Dhirubhai could only study up to matriculation. So, despite a keen desire to study further, he had to start working. As a petrol pump attendant at Aden, his prime concern was earning his livelihood. But the underlying desire, his big dream, was to find oil and gas in India, build a world-class refinery and modern petrochemical plants, using the best technology in the world to provide the best quality. But his plans had to wait, for when he arrived from Aden, he had nothing but his burning desire and fiery ambition to succeed. He set up his first trading venture, Reliance Commercial Corporation. A few years later, when he did set up his first textile mill in Ahmedabad, he used the best machines available in the world. The World Bank certified this mill as excellent, even by developed country standards. Dhirubhai had great faith in the potential of the Indian markets and great belief in the capabilities of the Indian people. He knew in his heart that one day India had to become an economic superpower and that he would contribute in big measure to that great objective. Which is why in 1977, when Dhirubhai planned to expand, he preferred his fellow Indians to share in the wealth he was to create. So he went directly to the public, the small investors, with his first public offering of equity shares in Reliance. 58,000 people became Reliance shareholders. And thus began a relationship that became the raison d'etre of Dhirubhai's existence. This small family of shareholders multiplied over the years and has now grown to around 33 lakhs amongst the largest shareholding families in the world. From the time of Reliance's initial public offering in 1977, Dhirubhai had only one mission: to take Reliance to newer and greater heights. If Dhirubhai did well in the controlled regime of the License Raj, with the economic reforms introduced in 1992, Reliance's growth acquired a new momentum. It was his capacity to dream big, his desire to achieve more, his dedication and relentless effort to convert his dreams into reality that made Dhirajlal Hirachand Ambani the inimitable Dhirubhai, a man who met the world on his own terms, becoming a benchmark unto himself. And as Reliance crossed newer milestones in growth, Dhirubhai's family grew simultaneously, nurtured with his love and day-to-day caring of Kokilaben, his steadfast life companion, whose support went a long way in helping him realize his dreams. Dhirubhai was always one to create his own road. That is why lack of infrastructure did not deter him. He went ahead and created it. A natural disaster tests the preparedness and crisis management abilities of even the best organizations. The magnitude of calamities that Reliance had to face time and again could have undermined the confidence of a lesser man. But not Dhirubhai. His grit and determination, his power to inspire and motivate, worked miracles. Reliance came through many such tests with determination and a sense of purpose. The flash floods at Patal Ganga laid waste the mighty complex. Thanks to the timely decisions taken to shut down the plant, not a single life was lost. The foreign technical consultants felt it would take 3 months to get things working. But Dhirubhai Ambani had other ideas, and within 3 weeks, everything was back to normal. At Jamnagar, everything was going well. Work was ahead of schedule when the cyclone struck. Once again, Reliance rose as one and went to work. Soon, construction was in full swing and the complex ready ahead of schedule within the estimated cost. The Gujarat earthquake was a different story unto itself. The region was prone to seismic disturbances, estimated at 5.5 on the Richter scale. Dhirubhai had the plant designed to withstand Richter 9. So, when the massive earthquake did occur, the Reliance complex at Jamnagar withstood its fury. After a safe shutdown, Reliance soon had a large contingent heading towards the affected areas with material and medicines to provide relief and solace. On a more personal front, even the paralytic stroke of 1986 did not deter Dhirubhai. And he went on to make Reliance the largest business house in India. The only thing Dhirubhai regretted in his life was not being able to get a proper education. The Dhirubhai Ambani Foundation now runs or supports educational institutions, from school levels all the way up to professional courses. Merit is recognized, rewarded and supported from the beginning right up to graduation. Thousands of students have benefited from these institutions. The foundation also runs or supports healthcare units and hospitals because Dhirubhai believed that people should have the best. During the severe drought in the year 2000, approximately 25% of Jamnagar city's demand for drinking water was fulfilled from the supplies made from the Reliance complex. Dhirubhai's quest for technological perfection and quality went beyond the boundaries of constructing and manufacturing to enriching human life. This was Jamnagar before it all started. Dhirubhai said, "Let 2 million trees be planted." And this is Jamnagar now. For a man who sought no rewards but to witness the realization of his dreams, Dhirubhai created such symbols of perfection that the world at large could not help but notice and applaud. Some of the honors, indeed, were so apt. The Dean's Medal from the Wharton School, honoring a man who had not even gone to college, but had learned some wonderful lessons in life. the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Economic Times, a Media Award, and a recognition of his spirit and mission, his fruitful relationship with his shareholders. From FICCI, a recognition of his entrepreneurial spirit by his peers, Indian Entrepreneur of the 20th Century. The BMC Civic Reception and Citation was an honor from the city that gave him the opportunity to realize his dreams. It was always Dhirubhai's contention that money-making did not interest him. He was doing it for his shareholders, whom he always regarded as his family. And he did make a lot of money for them, both in returns and growth. Dhirubhai achieved what he did because he dreamt big and put in everything he had to realize those dreams. He got himself the best people, inspired and motivated them to strive and achieve beyond their imaginations. He delegated and empowered them to go forth and do the impossible, to do what no one had ever done before in India. These are just some of the pearls of wisdom which Dhirubhai lived by. Our dreams have to be bigger, our ambitions higher, our commitment deeper, and our efforts greater. If you can dream it, you can do it. Think big, think fast, think ahead. Ideas are no one's monopoly. You do not require an invitation to make profits. Growth has no limit. Pedigree is no longer of any significance in modern India. It is performance that is crucial. If you work with determination and with perfection, success will follow. Meeting deadlines is not good enough. Beating deadlines is my expectation. Pursue your goals, even in the face of difficulties. Convert adversities into opportunities. Do not accept defeat. Challenge negative forces. The past will give in. You will certainly win. Never give up. Courage is my conviction. Hope is your most powerful weapon. Self-confidence is your greatest asset. Give youth a proper environment. Motivate them. Extend them the support they need. Each one of them has an infinite source of energy. They will deliver. I bet on people. Ordinary people achieve extraordinary things in reliance. We need 1,000 Dhirubhais, if not more. I firmly and sincerely believe this. Till my last breath, I will work. Work is worship. Between my past, the present, and the future, there is one common factor: relationship and trust. This is the foundation of our growth. It is our hope that future generations of entrepreneurs in our country will derive inspiration from his thoughts and deeds and accomplish his dream of making India an economic superpower.